But one thing I wanted to point out too, I've been getting a lot of messages and comments and people asking questions about the videos I've been doing on the flashings, especially the ones over the top of windows. I just wanted to take this opportunity before the painters come here and seal everything up to point out a few things. So the number one most important thing, and this is very contradictory to what I was taught during my apprenticeship, all external buildings, claddings and facades leak. So we should not be relying on our claddings to make our buildings watertight. So obviously on our projects now, we're using all the Proclima building wrap products, we're using all their tapes, we're using a lot of custom folded flashings on our projects now. And so the building envelope, the building wrap is the watertight layer. So that's what we want to focus on. But that doesn't mean we don't pay good attention to our cladding still. So on this particular job here, you'll see we've got the James Hardie internal trim in the corner. And then down here, so where we've got two different cladding changes, we've also got one of our custom folded flashing. So the boys have put the linear board on down the bottom here first. And then we've had this custom folded flashing that obviously comes over the face of this, goes back in 40 mil and then back up the wall, and it sits up behind here 75 mil. And then we've got our air gap along the bottom there where this cladding sits on top of that flashing. Along the bottom of this one here, we've only got 5 to 7 mil because we've got considerable fall on this flashing, so water's definitely going to run out and not get sucked up by that piece of cladding. But we didn't want to just finish our linear board here, run this board down and possibly pack this out and run the board over the face, but everything is getting sealed up with flashings. So we're not relying on tapes, we're not relying on sealants, we're doing everything with metal flashings wherever possible. Same deal on this corner here, so we've got the internal corner here, but then on this external nib wall, we've got this custom folded ColourBond flashing. So the flashing actually is folded around, goes back in, and then comes out this way 75 mil, and it does the exact same thing on this side. So we've got lots of lap where our weatherboards or our linear board goes over that flashing on the face there. We used to use timber jams a lot for these type of situations. We'd plant a timber jam on there, and then the linear board or the weatherboard or whatever type of cladding it was would butt into that stop, but we weren't getting any lap there. There was no really good solid waterproofing. Whereas now by getting this folded in one piece, returning it back in and then running it along the wall and then letting the linear board or the cladding lap over it, we're getting really good sealing in those corners. So like I said, you should not be relying on your cladding to be waterproof. You need